This is Chris Spiker.
I'm Aaron Goldstein, and we're here with our first guest, Roxana Martinez, the Director of Sales for Element Palmdale.
Hey, Roxana.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. Director of Sales. I was talking with Aaron about that.
Yeah.
So what does that involve?
Oh, it's all about connecting with the community and being involved and knowing everything that's coming into town and just being fully aware of who's coming in and out of the area, knowing about all the projects coming in, about the events, and just being very involved.
So that's kind of like marketing too.
Yeah, it is.
So you just had a grand opening
We did.
over at the Element.
It was exciting.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
The chambers were there.
Mm-hmm. They
It was
were.
a big, I just have to tell you first, my wife says, ooh, the Element, we need to stay there.
I'm happy to hear that.
So can local people come and stay?
Absolutely. We actually have a local backyard rate. So anyone from the community is more than welcome to stay. We have a percentage off for people that actually live in town. So
Oh, wow.
because we know family reunions come, especially during the summer. Everybody wants to come out to California. So
They still do, don't they?
they do. Yeah, we have the best weather. Why not?
So you had the opening, you had all of the community there, you had the mayor, you had a lot of people from City Hall.
Yeah.
You had the owners of the Element,
We did.
a couple gentlemen.
A lot of investors came out as well. So we were hoping to have the grand opening closer to the date that we actually opened our doors, which was November 19th, I believe, right? So it was the week before Thanksgiving was when we opened, but so we were trying to have our grand opening in February at least, but dates just kept getting pushed back, but we finally were able to have it in April, so we were so excited and we got so much support from the community.
And guess what, in the meantime, you're doing business.
We are, yeah.
It's an amazing facility. Do you give tours?
We do. We give tours. I give tours almost on a daily basis. And I'll even come weekends if I need to, but for the most part, Monday through Fridays is when we're usually giving out the tours. If not, we're open 24/7, so anytime you're available to come out, we have someone there to help.
For me, it's like the center of the universe, but why don't you tell the people where the Element in Palmdale is?
So the Element is located right on, I'll give you the physical address, 39325 Trade Center Drive. It's right in front of the Best Buy, right near Mulligan's, in that roundabout, right by the mall. So you can't quite miss it.
That was one of the first roundabouts in the Antelope Valley.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was pretty cool. And now there's something to go to when you come into that roundabout.
Yes, exactly.
How many rooms does the Element have?
The Element has 123 rooms.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. It's easy.
Do you serve food?
We do. We're open for breakfast, and that's usually included in all the rates. So they're cooked to order. There's also some buffet items. Our chef is really creative.
Wait a minute, you have a chef?
We do.
Man.
Yep. We have items of the day, a breakfast item of the day. So he'll do like breakfast tacos or like a special type of omelet. He'll do like banana pancakes, or there's always something new to offer because it's an extended stay hotel and people are there anywhere between one night to 3-4 months at a time. So we gotta change it up.
If you're not a guest, if you're just a member of the public, can you come in for breakfast?
If you're a member of the public, you know what, give me a call.
Ah,
And I would love for you to try it.
okay.
Yeah.
There's not
I'm
a sign
open
out
to
front.
that. We don't have signs out front that say free breakfast.
So if we very nicely invite ourselves, then
But
we can arrange something,
we can possibly arrange something, yeah.
because you got everything
I-
counted.
Hey, I got the connections.
Yeah.
Just give me a call.
There was a little snack bar over there with some really interesting foods in it.
Yes, during the reception hour. Now we typically have Monday through Thursday what we call our relax hour. So between 5:30 to 7 p.m. we serve complimentary beer, wine, and cheese. And it's all from local vendors. So we use a local brewery. Right now we're using Bravery. They've been great with us. And we do wine as well.
Yeah, so I had a note here to ask for specialties, but I think that's probably everything you do right there.
Yeah, we're very proud of that, and people enjoy it. They love that social hour.
Hey, why did the Element join the chamber? You probably joined all the chambers. Why did the Element join the Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, I think it's just very important to be part of the community. just being more aware of everything that's going on, and they just keep you in the know, and they connect you to other businesses that, you know, maybe we can both benefit from each other. So I think it's great to be part of the chambers.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of support from them too during grand opening, which was awesome. We couldn't have done it without them.
It's a lot of fun for them to add their touch to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Saved you, and made you look even better.
They
And
did.
saved you a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
And you introduced your general manager, or did he introduce you?
I introduced him. Yeah.
Who is he?
So that's Mauricio Flores, and he has motivated the staff in ways that I couldn't even imagine. He is just literally the rock of that hotel.
Wow.
Everyone has so much respect for him. He is my mentor. I've learned so much from him in the 4 months that I've been working there. But he's been a tremendous amount of support, and he's open to new ideas, which I love. It makes it very fun and easy to work with.
Well, hopefully we'll see you guys at some of the chamber lunches along the next year or so.
Definitely.
What was the decision to make the very first Element in California in the Antelope Valley? How did that happen?
Yeah, well, originally we wanted to open that back in 2010. That's what the investors' original plan was, but there was just a little bit of issue with the economy, so but then they started picking up with, you know, the aerospace companies, military, very rich in those type of fields. So that's when we decided, you know what, now is a good time to open. We were hoping to open in June, but of course things always need to get approved by the brand and everything. So that's pretty much how we came about.
So I really feel the Element coming to Palmdale, that has just kind of taken the whole valley up a notch or two.
I think so.
This is some serious culture. Yeah,
I mean, the whole Element, the brand itself, we encourage people to live a healthy lifestyle. We're very active. We don't pressure anyone to live that lifestyle, but we encourage it. So that's why we decided to incorporate yoga into the ribbon cutting, to just kind of separate ourselves a little bit from the rest of the ribbon cuttings.
How did that work? I saw, everybody was happy and breathing.
Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't have to pick volunteers. They actually came over.
They came right out of the crowd.
Yeah, they did.
Now, did that yoga picture make it into the Valley Press?
There was a few that were cut off, but some of them, you see them doing the famous yoga pose, so it worked out.
Now, does the yoga happen every afternoon in the lobby?
Well, we're trying to have something like that set up. Not quite yet, but we're hoping to have maybe like Yoga Tuesdays or Yoga Wednesdays, to where they come out and do yoga in the evenings. So we're still in the works for trying to make that happen. So I'll let you know once it does.
Next question. So how are you going to build the brand, or how are you going to find a market for your Element? What's on the drawing board? Can you tell me, or is it a secret?
How many other hotels are listening right now? Can I really disclose that? No, the most important thing for me is really just to be part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main focus right now. So the more that I'm involved with the community, I think we'll be able to have that. That's really my target, just to be more involved with the community.
Well, what's your background?
I've been in hotels for 10 years. So that it's been...
That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of grew up into it. So I live, breathe, think hospitality all the time. So it's in my blood, I always say.
Have you been involved in the opening of a hotel before?
No, this is actually my first. So it was a lot going on. It was exciting. It's just a new thing every single day that you're dealing with. So I love being able to find new accounts to work with, and just really just starting from scratch, rather than just walking into a hotel that's been existing for a while and you're in a way inheriting some older accounts. So
one thing, you don't have to worry about any remodeling for a while, do you?
No.
Everything is
so
fine.
I love saying it's the newest hotel in town.
So what kind of a celebration is planned for the day that you rent every single room in one day? Or has that happened already?
It's happened already. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been fortunate enough.
What a busy place we live in.
I know. Yeah, believe it or not, we've been able to sell out already.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. It's exciting.
That's a lot of rooms.
It is.
And you know, we're building hotels because the Valley's building.
It is. I agree.
So thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
And let's see, if somebody wants a room, or if they have a family reunion coming up, do they call you or do they call the desk?
They can call me directly.
Okay.
Yes.
Contact information.
Absolutely. It's 661-224-1200 extension 4905.
Welcome to the 661 area code.
Thank you.
What do you think about the Antelope Valley?
You know, believe it or not, it's very different from where I come from. I come from Pasadena area. But so far, everybody's been so sweet, so kind, and very welcoming. So I enjoy the valley.
Well, it's a small town, but it has
is.
kind of a big town feel.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of, as you know, lots of cool people, important people come through here.
Definitely.
Because we build and test some amazing things.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the weekends, we have all these sports.
We do. Oh
So-
yeah, it's going to be a very busy summer for us. So we're excited. We're
And
ready.
You've already had a full night.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Well,
Thank
that's what
you.
it's all about. Huh? That's why your investors were smiling. They were great people. That was a fun event, and so nice of you to include the community in what you do.
Thank you. I love the community, and I'm happy to be part of it.
Tell us one more time where Element Palmdale is.
Elements at 39325 Trade Center Drive.
And we've been talking with Roxana Martinez, Director of Sales for the new Element Palmdale. Thank you.